Hi, my name is Patrick Cassidy. I'm a territory manager for the Habiger Corporation in Indiana. I've been with Habiger in this role for about 3.5 years, and I have some experience working with optic marketing. I've been working with them for almost a year, and I have two elite dealers that I've brought in for meetings and who eventually signed up for their services. One being Pro Comfort Heating and Cooling in Fort Wayne, and the other Dayton's Heating and Cooling in Bedford, Indiana. Dayton's Heating and Cooling is just really now starting to see some of the marketing efforts come to fruition. However, Pro Comfort is ahead of them as far as a timeline perspective goes by about 4 or 5 months. So I'd like to speak a little bit about their experience and my experience as well. So the onboarding experience was unique in a sense that John needed a complete website overhaul before we could actually start any marketing campaign. And the prior marketing company made it very difficult for us to gain access to the domain, his website. So we couldn't really do anything until that happened. Wasn't any fault of my dealer or Optic Marketing. It was literally the company that he was leaving to go to Optic. Didn't play nice. However, through all of that, Optic Marketing pushed on, got the website built, eventually got it up, gained access to the URL and the parts on the technical side that they needed. And what was interesting to me as far as that goes, they followed back up with my dealer and came back and asked me questions as well, and changed their onboarding process because of that unique experience. So I thought that was interesting, and just kind of furthered my belief in their efforts as far as being serious about what they're doing with their dealers and taking their feedback and criticism helpful. And like I said, they completely revamped and changed their strategy on their onboarding process. Now, some other things I think that are worthy of note as far as some of the results from the marketing campaigns that they've had since they brought Optic Marketing into the fold. And I'm going to read a few of them here. They went live in March 2023 with their marketing efforts. In the first month, the organic search was up 560% compared to the prior month. In April, continued to see growth. The Google ranking was up by 55%, and the Google mobile ranking was up by 15% compared to the prior month. May experienced a kind of a flat growth as far as that goes, but then June jumped right back in and saw continued growth and continued trend by a 13% increase in the Google rankings, and then Google local rankings were up by 3%. In July, these efforts have continued even more, increasing the Google rankings by 25% and the Google mobile rankings up by 38% compared to the prior month. So those numbers obviously have fleshed out a unique experience for my dealer, and Optic has held true to their word as far as what they're going to deliver and what they promised during the first few meetings and demos and onboarding process. But one number that I want to mention too is these numbers are great, but really what he was trying to do is drive his add-on replacement business. He needed to drive the portion of his business that was going to affect the bottom line the most. His net profit is where he really needed to make that climb. And one number that he has relayed to me just a week ago is that his year-to-date net profit this year compared to last year is up 89%. So that made it all worth it. And really that is the main change that has happened for his business. So, working with Optic Marketing has helped me in my role as a TM. Anytime you can significantly affect the bottom line or have significant change that affects that bottom line for your dealer, I think it just strengthens the relationship and garners further trust for the TM and that distributor-dealer relationship. And I would recommend Optic Marketing based on a few things. One, they're transparent. They provide digestible information in their marketing efforts, which is important. I think a lot of dealers get lost in what it is that they're looking at when they're talking to certain marketing companies. They have great follow-up and support. Their monthly meetings, which I'm a part of for each of my dealers, is very detailed. It's driven. There's an agenda, and they're helpful. And my dealers, I've asked them on multiple occasions after those meetings what their feeling is, and it's been the same thing each time. They feel like they're getting the support that they need. They can see the results, and they feel like it's worth what they're paying. And then the last thing is just they're a trustworthy agency. And I think they've shown that through different aspects of the onboarding process, website rebuild, and like I said, their attention and effort into follow up and support. And that's all I've got. Thank you.